फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज का टॉपिक है डायमेंशंस ऑफ असेसमेंट ऑफ मैथमेटिकल लर्निंग, जो कि बेस्ड रहेगा निos के डीएलएड स्टडी मटेरियल पर। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। द प्रोसेस ऑफ असेसमेंट इन मैथमेटिक्स इंक्लूड्स द फॉलोइंग डायमेंशंस ऑफ मैथमेटिकल लर्निंग एट द एलिमेंट्री स्कूल लेवल. Concepts and procedures. Although a great deal is known from research about the nature and developmental trends of mathematical concepts and procedures, it is expected that every teacher, while teaching mathematics in the classroom, should explore the nature of their students' development of the concepts and procedures. This is because every child has his or her own uniqueness in development of the concepts and procedures in his or her context, which is different from those reading in other schools. In such exploration of children's nature of learning mathematical concepts, assessment has crucial importance. At the elementary stage, all the mathematical concepts and procedures can be included in 10 broad areas: number operations, fractions, space and spatial thinking, measurement, problem solving, patterns, data handling, basic algebraic processes, simple equations. For ensuring comprehensive assessment of mathematics learning at this stage, appropriate tools and methods for assessing the concepts, skills, procedural knowledge, thinking skills, vocabulary, and argumentations included in each of the above mentioned areas have to properly plan. Mathematical reasoning. Mathematics is distinguished by its strong logical order even from the earliest stage of learning. Inductive and deductive reasoning is dominantly employed in mathematics learning at the elementary stage. The emphasis on reasoning in mathematics learning not only influences the ways of solving and presenting the solutions of mathematical problems, it also impacts learners' language, ways of presenting communications logically, and even different activities conducted by the learners in their daily life. Therefore, assessment of mathematics learning cannot exclude this important aspect. Assessing mathematical reasoning shall include several methods, including the tests, both oral, written, and performance, observation of learners' activities, etc. Dispositions towards mathematics. Mathematics learning both influences and is influenced by learners' perception, interest, attitude, and personality characteristics. When taught and assessed properly in a learner friendly environment, the learners can enjoy learning mathematics and can get rid of the anxiety and phobia associated with mathematics learning at the early stage of schooling. Using mathematical knowledge and techniques to solve problems. This does not need much elaboration because of the fact that mathematics learning in school means solving the problems in the textbooks or some other problems similar to the textual problems. And in the course of solving the problems, the students acquire skills in using new techniques and methods. The traditional trend of assessment of mathematics learning has focused on assessing the textual problems, but the real test of mathematics learning is the extent of use of mathematical knowledge and techniques learned in the classroom in solving the day to day real life problems. Comprehensive assessment of mathematics learning cannot afford to miss this aspect. Communication. One of the important outcomes of mathematics learning is the development of the way of communication, which is typically precise, logical, relevant, and disciplined. Both in oral and in written communications, these characteristics can be observed. In addition, use of symbols, figures, graphs, and charts makes the written communications more precise and orderly. These aspects of mathematical communication have to be included in both formal and informal modes of assessment. Classroom assessment is an approach designed to help teachers find out what students are learning in the classroom and how they have learned it. Generally, assessment in classroom is organized in different phases, such as before, during, and after the teaching learning process. In the words of Cameron Etel, learning occurs when students are thinking, solving the problems, constructing, transforming, investigating, creating, analyzing, making choices, organizing, deciding, explaining, talking, and communicating, sharing, representing, predicting, interpreting, assessing, reflecting the responsibility, exploring, asking answering, recording, gaining new knowledge, and applying that knowledge to new situations. The purpose of assessment is to support this learning. We have tried to discuss here the different dimensions of assessment of learning mathematics from other consideration. Scholastic or curricular. You are more concerned with scholastic or curricular assessment as most of the instructional objectives are written in this form. These objectives are assessed through written, oral, and performance. These objects also deal with recall, recognition, and identification, etc., of knowledge, understanding, and application. This type of assessment is mainly related with curriculum. You are more or less familiar with the dimension of assessment. Formal and informal, oral, written, or performance based, quantitative or qualitative, based on teachers' observation in different situations, individually conducted or conducted in groups as a whole. Co-scholastic or co-curricular, other curricular areas. Besides assessing scholastic or curricular aspects, you need to assess performance of learner in various other areas where he or she uses the knowledge of mathematics acquired in the classroom, like the participation and performance in mathematics quizzes, debates, competitions, mathematics olympiad, modeling exhibitions, developing teaching learning materials in mathematics, etc. You need to encourage your students in participating in as many activities and to adopt various methods for assessing their participation and performance in these activities. Interest and attitude. Learners' interest and attitude towards mathematics is considered crucial for effective learning, which you can assess by observing their classroom activities, their mode of questioning, and their participation in different co-curricular activities. Creative ability. Learners' creative abilities in mathematics are indicated by his ability to solve problems in novel ways, framing unusual and yet important questions, developing innovative learning materials, writing interesting articles on mathematics, drawing unique graphs, diagrams, and pictorial representations of mathematical data and processes, creating materials and activities for fun in mathematics and such other unusual activities. Using these activities as indicators, you can assess your students' creative abilities in mathematics. Recreational activities like mathematics puzzles, contest games, reading mathematical fun books and history of mathematics, preparing charts, preparing different designs help to create interest and zest for mathematics learning. You can assess your students in these areas through their involvement in the programs and activities. Socio-personal qualities: exactness, precise expression, logical approach to all activities, higher order thinking are some examples of social personal qualities associated with mathematics learning. By keen observation, interaction with students individually or in groups, evaluation of students' products like writings and materials are some of the methods of assessing socio-personal qualities associated with mathematics learning can be assessed. टॉपिक आई होप आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर कीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि आगे आने वाली वीडियोस का नोटिफिकेशन आपको टाइमली मिल सके। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।